Shortly after I posted the last episode of Krumbine's Brain, the inevitable happened. In a comment, YouTuber Falcon Necko said that the show was 98% a sxephil clone. You know what? Call me a puppet fucker. Make fuck you Krumbine part of your everyday vocabulary, but call me a sxephil clone? God, evil bastards! Alright, I will admit, there may very well be a few similarities between the production of Krumbine's Brain and sxephil's video for example, we both, talk to the camera. But come on, people, there are tons of things that differentiate Krumbine's Brain from the show sxephil produces. Tons! Like a script. Words on a piece of paper. Yes, I know. In my first episode, I said I was doing away with the whole scripted business. Well, I lied. This is all scripted. All of it. But here's the main thing that separates Krumbine's Brain from the rest of the sxephil regurgitated news vlogs. Namely, I'm not talking about current events, people. I'm talking about my own creative work and what's happening in my YouTube circle. Trust me, the last thing I want to see is another sxephil clone. Plus, I am way cuter. Oh yeah. Ask anybody. The fourth and final episode of Talking Heads, the Christopher Mass story, is due next week, somewhere in the general vicinity of Monday, which is just a few days from now. This episode blows the lid off of everything and will very likely make your nipples hard. Did you know that my favorite YouTuber started a YouTube book club? His name is Obsquatch, and if you love him as half as much as I do, well, there's still room for improvement. At any rate, go check out the video that started all of this silly YouTube book club idea, and I'll let you know what I think of this book when I finish it. Where the fuck is my book? Okay, and I will be letting you know what I think of this book just as soon as I finish it. Which might be next year sometime. In other random YouTuber news, I've recently subscribed to TheStarvingSoprano, and after watching only one video was totally hooked. I'm that easy. She just sent me her best of playlist, so look for next week's playlist of the week review to be about my new friend, TheStarvingSoprano. And I have nothing else witty to say right here. Over at my blog on horrorwrong.com, creativity's hub, bitches! Some interesting things are being discussed, ranging from a hypothetical battle between nerd fighters and the YouTube rejects Darksiders. My scenario has the nerd fighters crying for uncle before the fighting ever begins. To debating the merits of pulling a video off the channel after it's exceeded its shelf life. Or something like that. Let me explain. Essentially, my problem is that as I get more and more subscribers, less and less people watch my older videos. Now, when it comes to the vlogs, that's fine. An old, outdated vlog is about as useful as, I don't know, writing notes for Cliff Notes. But I have a lot of other really awesome videos that were posted a long time ago and only were watched by 50-some-odd subscribers. Deleting those videos and reposting them again would put the videos in the subscription box of 300-plus subscribers that I have now, the vast majority of which I've never seen any of my old videos. That was a theory that I presented and immediately regretted, as both Ms. Pac-Man08 and Obsquatch soon merrily squashed the idea like an annoying little nuisance of a speck of an ant. So instead, I want to try something different. Again, it's obvious that playlists are vastly underused on YouTube, and since my Start Here playlist has gotten some impressive traffic in the past 2 weeks, I'm going to try a new, similar experiment, and I invite you to do the same. Once a week, I will create a playlist of about 4 videos, and these videos may share a theme, or maybe they just need a little extra love. At any rate, I'm going to create a playlist and post it as my featured playlist of the week. Take a look at what I'm talking about. Well, You know what they say.
I do.
Good.
No, I actually meant that as a question. I do?
You mean you don't?
No. I mean, yes. I mean, just tell me what they say.
What, who say?
They!
Who's they?
Well, I don't know. Them!
Oh, they is them?
What?
Or is them they?
Okay, you need to shut the fuck up right now.
Hey! There is a job satisfaction here that you will only find when you work with people who are genuinely good at what they do. Finger feet.
Finger feet.
That's my brilliant idea.
Finger feet is your idea.
Finger feet is my brilliant idea.
Well, can I tell you something?
Yeah, sure.
That is a horrible idea.
And that's why we are arrogant bastards. Every last one of us. That's why I'm the arrogant son of a bitch that I am.
The show must go on. I thought it was them.
I'm gonna hurt you.
Not if I hurt you first.
I would like to see you try.
Maybe I will.
Maybe you should.
Alright, okay.
So that's about it. Take a look at this week's featured playlist. The link is in the sidebar, and it's also featured on my channel page. This episode of Crumbine's Brain has been several days in the making. It's also the first video I've produced on my new production rig. And no, it's not a Mac. But it was cheaper and way more powerful. Until next time, I'm Krumbine, and you're still you. Stay creative, guys.